on the listed project in Yazoo County. Number 12, award the construction bid per staff recommendations from September 25th, 2024 and October 2nd, 2024 lettings.
Any questions? None? Thank you. Intermodal planning, Jim.
Morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Number 13, authorize the executive director to approve training and meal costs for the Mississippi Public Transit Association's annual training and professional development conference. The conference will be held November 12th through 14th, 2024 in Natchez at the Natchez Convention Center. The conference is co-sponsored by MDOT and MPTA, and MDOT's costs will not exceed $15,000. Number 14, award the emergency road and bridge repair fund projects and authorize the executive director to execute all necessary documents to administer the projects listed on attachment A. Number 15, request approval of fiscal year 2025 airport federal matching grant program awards listed on attachment B and authorize the executive director to execute an airport development agreement for each project. These projects have been funded by the Federal Aviation Administration Airport Improvement Program as of September 30th, 2024. These matching funds will provide up to 1/2 of the required local share for each of these projects. Number 16, request approval of the fiscal year 2025 Airport Federal Matching Grant Program awards listed on attachment C and authorize the executive director to execute an airport development agreement for each project. These projects have been funded by the Federal Aviation Administration as part of the bipartisan infrastructure law as of September 30th, 2024. These matching funds will provide up to 1/2 of the required local share for each of these projects. Number 17, authorize the executive director to execute work assignment number 8 under the Traffic Engineering Services Master Contract with Neil Schaefer to provide Phase A right-of-way plans and Phase B roadway and traffic engineering final construction plans for the safety project along US 80 from Clinton Raymond Road to Shaw Road for the listed project in Hinds County. The amount of the work assignment will not exceed $483,159.98. Number 18, authorize the executive director to execute work assignment number 7 effective July 1st, 2024 under the Planning and Environmental Master Contract with Garver to finalize the necessary studies for the development of up to 3 fiscal year 2023 Bridge Investment Program Planning and Bridge Project Grant applications for transportation infrastructure improvements in Mississippi at the listed projects statewide. The amount of the work assignment will not exceed $23,909.82. Number 19, authorize the executive director to execute a small purchase contract with Applied Research Associates to provide pavement evaluation for the Mississippi 76 test section near Tupelo for the listed state study statewide. The amount of the contract will not exceed $234,930.36. Number 20, authorize the executive director to execute work assignment number 4 under the Planning and Environmental Master Contract with Atkins Realis to provide planning and conceptual design services to identify solutions to the transportation needs of US 278 at Mississippi 35 for the listed project in Panola County. The amount of the work assignment will not exceed $177,846.57. Number 21, request the commission adopt the following construction speed zones and adjust the minutes accordingly. The speed limit on US 82 and Mississippi 454 in the vicinity of the proposed US 82 and Mississippi 454 future Mississippi 182 interchange in Washington County will be lowered to 35 miles per hour within the limits of the listed project due to traffic being placed head-to-head during traffic control phases 2 through 4 as described below. Upon completion of the Phase 4 of traffic control plan, the previously established posted speed limits will govern.
Okay. Any question? There being none? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Information system, Ben.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Number 22, recommend concurrence with the Department of Information Technology Services to award the following: Intelligent Transportation Services for the purchase of traffic cameras and accessories for the MDOT traffic network at a total amount not to exceed $149,670 for Information Systems Division. This procurement was competitively bid by ITS as contracting agent for MDOT.
Any question? Commissioner Carver.
If we ever change what we've been doing on cameras, the answer's always been that we don't record anything on these highway cameras.
We do not.
Okay, if that ever changes, please let us know.
Will do. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Administration Services, Alex.
Good morning.
Morning.
Number 23, ratify and approve payment of accounts payable in the amount of $14,405,181.93 for the periods October 2nd and October 9, 2024. Number 24, approve the payroll docket for the period of October 1st through October 15, 2024, not to exceed the sum of $5 million plus statutory withholding, state match, fringe, and employee authorized deductions. Number 25, ratify and approve the commissioners' and executive director salaries and expenses for an aggregate amount of $18,180.88 plus statutory withholding, state match, fringe, and employee authorized deductions for the periods of October 2nd and October 9, 2024. Number 26, in accordance with the Alice G. Clark Mississippi Lottery Law, authorize executive director to issue a requisition for funds from the Lottery Proceeds Fund administered by the Department of Finance and Administration that are necessary for expenditures on lottery projects for the period October 1st through October 31st, 2024. Number 27, request authority to extend the following agency contract for the period of November 1st, 2024 through April 30, 2025.
Any questions? Being none, thank you. Legal, Dan?
28 is to adopt a resolution authorizing MDOT employees and MTI attendees to transport unloaded and properly secured firearms in state vehicles if participating in the MTI Sporting Clays competition in Biloxi. 29, amend the commission minutes of July 23rd, 2024 as recorded in Book 24, page 171 to reflect an effective date of September 1, 2024 instead of August 1, 2024 with Michael D'Antonio and his law firm. $30 is to authorize the acceptance of $7,000 in full settlement of property damage to a median cable barrier system on I-22 in Benton County and authorize the director to execute any necessary releases or settlement documents. 31 is to authorize the Office of the Attorney General to execute work assignments under the title services master contracts with the listed attorneys and law firms to perform title services as shown on attachment D.
Any questions? Would you just tell us a little explanation as to why 28 is necessary?
28
Mhm.
is necessary because there is a policy restricting the transportation of weapons in state vehicles.
Thank you much. Before we ask for a motion on the agenda, do we have any additional comments? Lisa? Earl? Brad? Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Moving second that we approve the agenda. We will now recess for a working lunch. Is that okay? All right. And we're limited as to the number of lunches we can serve, so if we didn't invite you to lunch, then that means that we still love you, but just don't show up. Thanks a lot.